Today we are back again with another important question. So our parents want to know how much does use of smartphone affect language and speech development in children, and how frequently can a parent give a smartphone to a preschooler. Um, to move forward, there are ample amount of researches that support the fact that use of handheld devices such as a smartphone in very young children is detrimental to language and speech development. Now we need to understand why is that. Um, Between ages of 18 months to 2 years, children are very young, and we need to understand that cognitively they are not that sophisticated that they are able to transfer symbolic representations from a screen to a real 3D world. Now, what do I mean by this? So, basically, when I see an apple or when I see a truck or a fast moving car on a screen, I transfer this two-dimensional picture representation into a 3D world where I relate this image with a truck or a fast moving car or an apple. This is a particular skill called symbolic representation of the world that I have inculcated, or all of us have inculcated, through some cognitive maturation. And this is age related. Now, in very young children, they are not yet that developed that they have developed this ability. So, when they are looking at a picture on a device, they cannot decode that image and transfer it into a real life situation. Hence, they are not able to understand the meaning of words as well as they can understand by doing some hands-on activity in a real life situation. So, for example, if we have to teach a child the meaning of cutting an apple, so such a young child, a preschooler, would be able to understand its meaning better if I take an apple and cut it right in front of them, and then give the apple to the child and say, what are we doing now? Here is a knife, here is an apple, we'll cut the apple now, and now take this piece. So this will help the child understand meaning of cutting an apple better rather than watching the same action on a screen. So having said that, what are other activities that we can do that can actually enhance language and speech development in children? So talking to them, reading, or doing some pretend play with stuffed toys, soft toys, or even doing some puppet activities with them. All of this rather helps language development more. And whichever action we perform with a child, always make sure that you are doing a parallel commentary. So even if you're taking giving a bath to the child, so you can maybe shift and adjust the level at which water is coming out of the tap. So you can say, oh, the water is right now really dripping fast, and you can increase the volume of water that is coming out of the tap, and then you can maybe decrease and say, now it's slow, fast and slow. So real life actions will help your child understand the meaning better. What is then the takeaway point from this entire conversation? The takeaway point from this entire conversation is not paranoia but caution. So we can probably allow 20 to 30 minutes of time of watching a cartoon on a smartphone or any such a device to a preschooler, but make sure that this does not coincide with mealtime or for fixing any crankiness or for giving into a temper tantrum, because then that is actually not helpful for the child. Also, always remember, at least 1 hour before sleep time, there should be no use of screen. So also make sure that there is some social interaction with the child, and the more you talk with the child, So that is going to prove more helpful rather than giving a smartphone for developing speech and language. So I hope this video proves helpful to you and we have answered your question. If you have any more doubts, please feel free to connect with us. Thank you.